Hello everyone, I greet you in the name of God Almighty. My name is Apostle Nathan Silas, and today we have a very interesting video to react to. As a matter of fact, a Muslim lady asked Brigitte Gabriel, of course, concerning addressing ideology with military actions does not actually, you understand, fix the problem. And then Brigitte Gabriel, of course, will be responding to this very lady. But then let me read how the headline says. It says that lady give the most brilliant response to most Muslim are peaceful. And then when you go through this video, of course, you are going to disagree with some of the submission made by Brigitte Gabriel. But then without any further ado, let's get down to this video and then check this out. But before then, if today happens to be the first time of you checking out my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section and I'm going to check it out. So before we get out to the video, I make this video not to discredit anyone's thought or opinion or even belief, but this is basically for educational purposes, and I believe that at the end of this video we all are going to learn from this. So let's get down to this video and hear what the lady asked Brigitte before she decided to give this very response. After that, of course, some of you will have to share your thought and opinion concerning this, and may God bless you as you do so. So without any further ado, let's get down to the video and check this out.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace to you all. My name is Saba Ahmed. I'm a law student at American University. I am here to ask you a simple question. I know that we portray Islam and all Muslims as bad, but there's 1.8 billion Muslim followers of Islam. We have 8 million plus Muslim Americans in this country, and I don't see them represented here. But my question is, how can we fight an ideological war with weapons? How can we ever end this war? The jihadist ideology that you talk about, it's an ideology. How can you ever win this thing if you don't address it ideologically?
Great question. I am so glad you're here, and I am so glad you brought that up because it gives us an opportunity to answer. What I find so amazing is since the beginning of this panel, which we are here about Benghazi attack against our people, not one person mentioned Muslims. We are here against Islam, or we're launching war against Muslims. We are here to discuss how 4 Americans died and what our government is doing. We were not here to bash Muslims. You were the one who brought up the issue about most Muslims, not us. And since you brought it up, allow me to elaborate with my answer. There are 1.2 billion Muslims in the world today. Of course, not all of them are radicals. The majority of them are peaceful people. The radicals are estimated to be between 15 to 25%, according to all intelligence services around the world. That leaves 75% of them peaceful people. But when you look at 15 to 25% of the world Muslim population, you're looking at 180 million to 300 million people dedicated to the destruction of Western civilization. That is as big of the United States. So why should we worry about the radicals, 15 to 25%? Because it is the radicals that kill. Because it is the radicals that behead and massacre. When you look throughout history, when you look at all the lessons of history, most Germans were peaceful. Yet the Nazis drove the agenda. And as a result, 60 million people died. Almost 14 million in concentration camps. 6 million were Jews. The peaceful majority were irrelevant. When you look at Russia, most Russians were peaceful as well. Yet the Russians were able to kill 20 million people. The peaceful majority were irrelevant. When you look at China, for example, most Chinese were peaceful as well. Yet the Chinese were able to kill 70 million people. The peaceful majority were irrelevant. When you look at Japan prior to World War II, most Japanese were peaceful as well. Yet Japan was able to butcher its way across Southeast Asia, killing 12 million people, mostly killed with bayonets and shovels. The peaceful majority were irrelevant. On September 11th in the United States, we had 2.3 million Arab Muslims living in the United States. It took 19 hijackers, 19 radicals to bring America down to its knees, destroy the World Trade Center, attack the Pentagon, and kill almost 3,000 Americans that day. The peaceful majority were irrelevant. So for all our powers of reasons and us talking about moderate and peaceful Muslims, I'm glad you're here. But where are the others speaking out? And since you are the only Muslim representative, applause till the end. Thank you. Thank you. And since you're the only Muslim representative in here, you took the limelight instead of speaking about why our government, and I assume, are you an American? You're an American citizen. So as an American citizen, you sat in this room and instead of standing up and saying a question or asking something about our 4 Americans that died and what our government is doing to correct the problem, you stood there to make a point about peaceful, moderate Muslims. I wish you brought 10 with you to question about how we can hold our government responsible. It is time we take political correctness and throw it in the garbage where it belongs and stop calling it state.
And there will be refreshments afterward. Did you want to respond to the...
I think right.
Yeah,
I can't follow that.
you had a follow-up that you'd... you go ahead.
Comment. Thank you for your responses. And I do really hope that other Muslims will start showing up at these conservative forums. But, you know, as a peaceful American Muslim, I would like to think that I'm not that irrelevant. I'm just as much an American, and I'm very deeply saddened about the lives that were lost in Libya. And I hope that we will find justice for their families. But I don't think that this war can ever be won by just the military. You have to you have to bring Muslims to the table to address this.
I think everyone agrees that it can't be won just militarily, and I think that everyone has said that. You tell me who the head of the Muslim peace movement is?
I guess it's me right now, so thank you.
Wow, that's a very interesting video, but I could say that Brigitte was just speaking with so much emotions in addressing the question that this very young lady was asking concerning Muslim being peaceful. If you look at it, you realize that the truth about it is the lady was not wrong, because you can't be able to address ideology with a military action. Of course, you can be able to do so. You can keep it at peace to some time. Then after that, understand the ideology will always be there. But then it will be better for you to be able to address the ideology with an ideology. And then from there, it can be able to fix, you understand, the problem. Now, Brigitte is saying that because of we have 15 to 25% of radicalized, maybe probably terrorists, understand, Muslims. So because of that, then we should unlatch, understand, mayhem on innocent, understand, Muslim who are innocent. To her, she just feels like since we could have, you understand, between 15 and 25%, you understand, of Muslim who are radicalized or who are jihadists, then therefore the 75% of the Muslim are irrelevant. So therefore she is indirectly telling us that since because, you understand, they are irrelevant, then it means that they should attack them. It does not even make sense, you understand, logically from what, you understand, Brigitte, you understand, is saying. Because when you look at this, why should somebody get punished because of what another person, you understand, do on behalf of, you understand, a religion? Did I send the person? Did I tell the person to go and do it, you understand, on behalf of the religion? No, I did not tell the person. So why am I not relevant? Imagine that somebody now come and do something in place of Christianity, or he went on to kill some people and said, I'm killing them in the name of Jesus. So does it mean that people should just start killing any Christian that is around? If you should look at it that way, then this is exactly what Brigitte is saying. I am not saying that it was actually a good thing that the American people, you understand, got killed. Of course, you understand, we condemn that, and then therefore justice should prevail. But it does not mean that because of, you understand, some people do that, then therefore we should go on another religion, on the religion itself. What if those people are just misinterpreting, you understand, things and doing it not on the behalf of the religion, but then they are doing this politically, and then they are doing it, in a sense, behind the religion, and make it look like, yes, it's the religion, because we have always known the religion to be a religion of violence, or we have known the religion to be a religion of terror. You see. So does it mean that me being a Christian, because I am here and I went on to do anything bad, right, that it means that people should go and kill Brigitte because she is a Christian? Does that even make sense? Why not, you understand, you follow the culprit? What the person is doing is wrong, so follow the person, in a sense, instead of you going, in a sense, ahead talking about, in a sense, China, and then Russia, and then Japan, and then some of the few things, in a sense, that people, and some things that people, you understand, have done in the time past, then will use that to justify the innocent ones. It does not even make sense, and that is the reason why you see some of this international, in a sense, policy that is being making. That's why you see it makes, in a sense, some countries to use such a money to go and what, to commit genocide, in a sense, in other countries. It's because of we do not checkmate some of these things. And the truth about it is, you cannot be able to fight ideology with military action. It's never, you understand, a solution. It has been tested even in time past and even in the present, but it's never, you understand, a solution. It's about you, you understand, to use the same ideology and speak to the people, and then from there they will realize that whatever they are doing, either it is wrong or right, and then from there they are going to change. But using military action does not necessarily, in a sense, fix the problem. Of course, I understand that there's always, in a sense, a political, in a sense, solution, which is what, in a sense, they always, in a sense, use. But then at the end of the day, it does not really, in a sense, fix the problem. And that is why we do not rule out, in a sense, diplomacy. Of course, in this kind of situation, we do not rule that out. But then I feels like what the lady was saying is actually true. We should rather use ideology to fix, you understand, the problem, and not necessarily about using military action. But maybe probably because of the lady was just there by herself. But then when you critically look at what the lady is saying, you understand that it was actually a very important question she was asking. But then I know that they just laugh over it. And of course, I am not saying that I support the killing of American citizens. It is actually condemnable. It's something that, in a sense, should not be tolerated. But then let's not, understand, generalize it on innocent people, because we have a lot of innocent people who do not want things like that to happen. And we don't have to say that because of those people are Muslim, or because those people are Jews, or because those people are Christians, so because of some Christian or some Jews or some Muslim have do some things, that it means that they deserve, you understand, to die, or they deserve to be killed. I feel like that one, you understand, is wrong, you understand, to look at it in that very aspect. But then I know that some of you have thought and opinion, in a sense, concerning this. But as for me, I just totally disagree with what, in a sense, Brigitte say, which happens to be my personal opinion, just like how some of you also have your own thought and opinion concerning this very video. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, you should like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section, and I'm going to check it out. So guys, you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.